Yo, how we doing? Hey, Bing. Hey, Phoenix. What are you asking about? You want abuse? You want abuse? You fucking little shit. That wasn't aimed at you. It was aimed at the one that likes abuse. You woman! Shut the fuck up. What a little shit. 30 seconds in, yeah, I mean, yeah. You want what you want, right? Hey, notebooks. How we going? I'm actually really enjoying this playlist right now. It's a YouTube playlist. I say it's a playlist, it's just a 1 hour track, but I'm really enjoying it. It's like chill, liquid and bass vibes. I went to the doctor, he said I've been critically low on vital UCB. It's a little bit loud. Alright, I'll do this. Boom. I'm probably not as loud as usual, so there's a playlist on this playlist, and its name is Stray Cats Jazz Night. I'm really curious now. I wonder. What is classified as vital Lucy abuse though? Going for a prowl on the streets? Let's check it out for like a second. Oh. I think Glenn would like this. Oh, Glenn would definitely like this. Do 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 do. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, this is nice for the brain right now. My wrinkles are just smoothing it out. I should be going to the docky, to be honest, for my knees. I'm gonna just postpone it because nothing good will come of it. I think the sooner the better, you Phoenix, because the sooner you do it, the better. Sorry. The sooner you do it, the sooner you get better. Which is important. I say that, but I am a serial go to the doctor when I have multiple problems and not just one, so I understand it. I 100% understand it. I actually have my doctor appointment booked next week because I've been putting it off for like 2 months. So, I mean, you know, come with me. We can go together. This is really nice in the temples right now. Sorry. I'm like completely zoning out. It's got me good. The kind of abuse I can comment on in a saucy way. Interesting. Hey Nettle, how are you going? Why are you owing? What's up? Did you bring the small huntsman home? I don't know why you guys are saying small. That fucking huntsman was the size of a hand. Not my hand. It's a bit smaller than my hand, but the size of a normal hand. Definitely bigger than Pink's hand. Well, if I went sooner, I'd have gone 15 years ago when I first dislocated my knee. Yeah. Notebooks. 5 stream streak. I'm glad you've been enjoying, dude. Yeah, so if you're already at the ladder, just come do it. Do it with. You are serial? Serially cool, right, Sephi? Sephi, I have a statement for you. Okay, the more I eat, the bigger my balls are. You said it was out of context, but can you please give me some context to your message? Only 2 months? Natalie, you a serial not go to a doctor thing. For fuck's sake, there it is. I mean, I'm sorry, it's the truth. I do admit it. I've gotten better with spiders because of work. There were two. So, me and a colleague were trying very desperately to get to where we needed to get to. But the car couldn't drive to where we needed to get to because the vegetation was just insanely overgrown. Like it had been obvious that people haven't been there for years. So we're like, okay, we can get out and we can trek it for a little bit and just see if we can find it. And on our way to where we needed to go, there were like two giant orb weavers. The first one, I was about 20 meters away from my work colleague, and they like yelled, and I was like, what the fuck, what just happened? And I was like, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, there's just a giant fucking spider right in front of my face. He was shitting himself. And this is a person who's really good with animals and bugs and stuff. But it was really, really big. It was almost as big as the huntsman. And when you think about that, orb weavers are very big in the body and smaller in the legs. So it was like a pretty fucking huge spider. I went over and I went to go see it. I was like 5 to 10 meters away from it. I was like, I am not stepping any closer to that. No, that's not happening. And then we were walking on our way back, and I was the one leading this time. And then, without realizing, I realized too late, I was like a step away from walking into a giant fucking spiderweb with another orb weaver there. It wasn't as big as the first one, but it was still fucking big. And I had a heart attack. I took a step back and I was like, oh my god! I was dying. But, luckily we both got out alive, unscathed. Apparently orb weavers aren't too venomous, so they'll cause pain and cause swelling, but they can't kill you. Thankfully. We do have Sydney Opera House hands, yeah. You're a doctor, I'll come to you for a checkup. That would be a very, very, very expensive doctor's appointment for you, Phoenix. Probably the most expensive appointment you've ever been to. But one time, one crawled over the brim of my helmet in front of my eyes, and I saw less and just yeeted my helmet off. So yeah, I would have done the same. If I see a leg, if I see anything near me, no, I can't deal. The moment I spotted the huntsman in the lid of the like metal piece that we were looking at, I ran straight behind the car. I was like, no, I can't deal with this. There was so many like scary animals today. I didn't like it. There was also just scary like high grasslands, which just reminds me of like snakes and stuff, and I don't know, I feel really uncomfortable in those situations. I really didn't like it there today. But what can you do? How's your day? Wait, my kitchen is burning. Oh my god, Sephi. What were you cooking? They look so fucked. Yeah, they are fucking scary. You see them and you're like, that thing can kill me. But then you find out that it doesn't kill you, which is good. But I mean, I have a really embarrassing story too, but kind of don't want to tell it. I made a fool of myself, but that's okay. This judging the balls question, I see. You'll have to explain it one day. My day was really long though. I woke up at like 4:45, got to work at 6, and then I didn't leave work until 5 p.m., so it was nearly a 12-hour day, and we were just outside the entire time basically. So that's why I'm a bit sleepy. And then I had to pack because I'm leaving tomorrow, so. Go on. It was really embarrassing. Um, so we were stopped at this creek, and the creek was completely dried out. And my colleague was telling me how they saw like a ginormous Jugite snake there, like when they went there last, which was a couple of years ago. And when I say giant, I mean like a couple meters long. And Jugites, if you know, are very, very like poisonous. They kill you, basically. So when they saw it, they just got out and left straight away because that's just not worth it. Anyway, after that, I got a little prickle in my shoe. And like it was really stinging. So I looked down and I was like, what the fuck was that? I was trying to take out the prickle because I assumed something got into my shoe. But then, so you're wearing these like steel toe cap equivalent boots, which are really big, chunky boots, and mine are like a brown khaki color. And I didn't realize that my shoelaces were untied, but one of my shoelaces was like sticking out horizontally from my ankle where it was like stinging really hard. And I don't know why, my brain just registered that it was a snake and I was fucking freaking out. I was like, what the fuck? And at first I was trying to sweep it off my foot, and I was like, why the fuck isn't this fucking thing moving? I was absolutely like jumping around on one leg. I was like, fuck this. I was eventually trying to pinch it with my index finger and my thumb. That's when my brain finally clicked. Ah, that was my shoelace, and I indeed actually just got a prickle in my shoe. And I absolutely hated myself for it. My work colleague turned around and was like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. And I eventually told him, and I was like, no wonder you didn't want to tell me. I was like, yeah. And then we called up someone to check in, and he was like, did you know Lucy did this? And I was like, bro, why? It was so bad. Surely insurance would cover the flight of the cost. The cost of the flight, brain. Imagine. 5 years walking through bush, sometimes it's hard, but wearing full length thick pants and shirt is definitely. Yeah, I agree. Do you wear snake thingies? Nettle? I don't know what they're called. I always forget. But the ones that wrap around your ankles. Oh, Phoenix, bro. Oh. Happens to the best of us. I just have no words. I'm just not a person of the bush. I did not do the bush life. I'm starting to realize that. That one ain't for me, chief. Someone put a shedded snakeskin under a bag and told me to get it? Nah. No, that's horrible. Why would someone do that to you? You're gonna leave me stranded in the bush next time? Don't do that, please. You wouldn't do that to me. Right? Oh. Not a fan of camping. I've never camped. But I mean, even like high school camp, I never enjoyed. And that was in like camping places. I don't know, camping's just. I don't think it's for me. I'm still gonna try it, but. There are fears I have that is not something I think I can overcome with time. Like, I am very sensitive to noises, as you guys know. So it's like very easy for me to become alert, I guess. And that doesn't really help when like trees are brushing in the night and stuff like that. Or you hear wildlife. Like, hearing wildlife is fine when you can see it, but when you don't know what it is, it's always really hard. Well, for me. Someone is gonna put a shoelace in your locker at some point when you don't expect it. Yeah, the shoelace is like brown and black, so I don't know if that's why it just triggered. I really don't know. Phoenix, stop fucking saying that word. Oh, please. I once had a badge in. How did you get a badge in your hair? Glamping time? Glamping could be a good shout. Alright. I think we should launch Final Fantasy because I am chatting way too much. Dun, dun. Let's get to it. I forgot where we left off. We beat Bahamut. And then I think we were doing a bunch of side quests, which just felt really irrelevant after having a big story scene. I don't know what they've done in terms of the timeline this time, but I don't know. Let's see. That was a good playlist. I should play it again. So I live in a foresty-ish area, so there's bats flying around, it's dark, and it was summer, so we had windows and doors open, let it cool down inside, and back got inside. Interesting. I don't know why it went for your face. You don't assume it when it like goes for an immovable object, right? Unless your face was not moving. A Lucy shoelace freak out. Thanks. Thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate that. This is exactly why I didn't want to say anything. What was I doing last time? I didn't even know. Oh, we finished this area, and then we needed to head back.
Let of us believe these ghosts have been exorcised.
Oh yeah, all of the like anima and stuff have come around. I forgot about that. Alright. kind of need to leave the locale. Let's just go here. It'll be easier. I'm never gonna live it down there. I definitely assume that. Why does this look so pretty? I swear it didn't look. Oh my god, did my game just. Ooh. It doesn't want to render the water. Nice. That's a pretty view.
Good girl.
Hey, Fern. How you going? I should be going this way.
Faster.
There are so many side quests all of a sudden. But I feel like it's kind of a waste to do them. Because I feel like it's just taking away from the story at this point. Let's do a couple, just to see. Oh shit. Okay, it's through here.
There were ghosts at the gate, not days.
It's weird because we just talked to her before. Oh, it's locked. Why is it locked? Huh. Interesting. Why? What does that mean? First protein shake in a month? Nice. Do you only have protein shakes when you do gym days, Nettle? We can do these ones. I'll go to Martha's Rest last. What kind of protein shake do we have? I wonder if these ones... Yeah, they're both locked. Huh. Interesting.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
Oh.
Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me?
Oh.
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
Fair point, Sid.
Damn, she's
And
sassy.
you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
What the fuck?
It's Cell 21 Lick 2 Lucian 85 bald.
Bro. Phoenix, thank you for the 100 bits. Why are you licking my bald head? Why is this guy dead? What happened?
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
What the f- You're an asshole. Hey ass man, how you going? My bald head looks tasty. Damn.
As if life hadn't been hard enough round here since the fang fell.
Aww. Oh.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Oof.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Do we know who Victor is? I don't remember Victor.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. And the markets have all but ceased to operate.
Oh.
The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. These accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
What are we
I hope
drinking?
so.
Water.
For all our sakes.
Maybe a thirsty one.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
Oh.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
Oh.
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well
Check
known in
your
this
blood
town. That may
Alright.
prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Since when did Jill get so dominant, dude?
Beasts they are. Aye. The scum of the twins. Picture it, Conrad. Your own city. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane?
Since you're such a
Commander of the-
whoa, man. You can't just call it like it is. What the fuck? Tummy mummy Jill. Oh no. I guess that's why Jack went walking up. Plus, fuck you.
Wings. The oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
Oh,
The
I'm so tired
pleasure is all
today.
mine.
Why?
As I told you, I summoned the
Why you
commander
do
here from
this?
Canada to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
Already
True
fucked
as the
yourself
crystals
today.
cracked. Nobles came and
Damn.
claimed every last one worth his salt.
Did we enjoy?
And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Brother.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show
How long
those
is this
bastards who they're
game?
dealing with.
You've been playing it for a year now? It has been a while actually. It's been
Can't
14
believe that actually
streams.
Conrad's not what you called the
I guess
brightest
because I've only
candle
been
in the
doing it like
crypt.
once
And there's a
every
reason
week.
why I had you do
Or
the
at
talking and not
most
Sid. Well played, my
sometimes
lady.
every second week. But yeah, I think it's coming to the business end of it.
Together and show
I don't know.
that Dalamil is not to be
The
trifled with.
the feeling in between storyline, like main quests, have been a bit underwhelming for me. And I'm usually like a huge Final Fantasy fan, so it's made me kind of sad, a little bit.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
Like the old ones used to link up a lot, and really well.
I mean,
Looking
it
forward
may
to the
still be
muscle
possible to buy
saunas.
something,
Nice.
And we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but
I think Meshling's longer still. Yeah, they do yap for so long.
Ah, here he is now.
Oh, why did we get a
Natalie,
thumbs
Allow
down?
me to introduce Lord Underhill
How's
of
Wolf
Frandelar's
ending?
prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord,
Boopy
and how you
boopy.
were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return.
Oh.
Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it.
But you
Course,
needn't
champ.
have gone through this charade.
Oh. She knows. Clive's a bad actor.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I think if the speaking was like 1.5 or 2 times faster, it might not be
Convinced
as
our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
When does the bouldering gym near us finally open? It should be this month. Although I don't know if I'm gonna be home for it, which kind of sucks, but hopefully.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
There we go. It's fine, I imagine the first few months. I wouldn't be going to that gym predominantly.
Shouldn't be too hard to
but when it opens up, they have a bit of a discount for like a 3-month membership that I was hoping to get. And that's why I wanted to be there for open day. I wonder if I can just pop them all. The women folk. Interesting.
I'll take
Where's
that
your
one.
woman folk now, brother? Rookies. I forgot I have this.
They mean to overwhelm us.
What the fuck? Seems a bit overkill. Yeah, it kind of does, but kind of still fun. I like how it makes them dance. It's kind of cute. Let there be light indeed. Oh, this guy is gonna fuck me up. Yep. What the fuck? Wait, I forgot how to parry. No, it was R1. I'm just being a dickhead. Oh, I forgot about that. I can't knock them down anymore. I wonder how strong this is. I mean, it's pretty fucking strong, right?
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting.
Why? Do you think I'd kill you? To be all sassy and cute, to die by Lucy's. Shut the fuck up.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without
There
you,
you
there would
go.
have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Good job, team.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining
No
us
idea.
either.
It's always nice.
Pity. The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Nice. On the 29th, that's so far away. That's like end of next month. That also makes it sound like you don't have days off until like that singular day. Does that make sense?
Well, to bring Conrad and Natalie together. It's like
Can you imagine if you didn't have the weekend?
my reputation will be ruined. Ruined.
Good.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Why is this guy having a hissy fit? Jesus.
Allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this
Alright,
instant.
brother. Stop talking.
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Someone hit you with a forklift? Wait, legitimately?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yeah.
And I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's
The
behalf,
bandit's
every
bed.
ill-gotten
Ooh la la.
coin in Dalamon is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell.
Cool. How fast was the forklift going, if you don't mind me asking, Notebook? I'm curious. If anyone wants to be hit by one, I'm forklift certified, so let me know. I'm actually meant to be getting my forklift license too. Take my head and we have a deal? Oh my. How about you give me head? And we call it even. I have a license to lift folks because I'm big bag. Wow. No.
This might take a while.
Oh, I don't care for you right now, I'm sorry. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, that looks like a mission. That looks like a bounty. That looks like a bounty right there if I've ever seen one. We gotta do it, chat. I remember this thing fucking me up, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get fucked. Come on, charge. That's lame. The beast is cool, but it'll also fuck you up. Oh, can't touch this. Oh, nearly touched it. Alright. Thing actually shreds through armor like no tomorrow. fucked up horse. That is an interesting way to look at this. You think a lion with antennas is a horse? Oh, I forgot I can dodge. Oh my god, I can dodge with this. Oh, I'm a giant derp now. Wow. Okay, that wasn't a bounty. It just looked like a fucking bounty monster. I wish we could keep him as a pet. I would totally do that.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ah, this is a chocobo. Wait, plus, have we never seen or played a Final Fantasy game before? They're fucking majestic. I'm not OP. That was actually a normal mob. If I go do a bounty mob right now, I'm pretty sure I'll still get fucked. I'm just good at the game, you know? You haven't? Oh my god. Kinda wanna get you on one. But you don't really play games anymore.
You deserve a rest.
You know who don't deserve a rest? These bandits. Enjoy, Flask. You were there for Final Fantasy VI? Actually, it was 9. I'm sorry, Professor. Why hasn't it started locking on yet? What the fuck? And then it instantly does. Cool. Not a good look. It's so very fine. Come on. Come to papi. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come to papi. I feel so bad doing this, but at the same time it's so fun to fucking watch. Aww. Ready? Watch this. This one's kind of a waste of a stagger, to be honest. This is dumb of me to do, but I don't really mind right now. I should really use my ignition. It's been a while. Okay. I wasn't expecting to kill him from that, but I guess so. My bad. I guess we kinda are a little bit OP.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed.
Yeah, it was
Well,
pretty wicked.
Wyvern,
I agree.
I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yeah.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern
Oh,
was
what the
wondering
fuck?
if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of
He's
art.
getting a phone
that
call.
one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is
Wait, could you
made
not
for
hear that?
one perfect stroke, and for
I mean,
that
good if you
stroke
couldn't.
only, they crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
They crack upon a
such an
second blow.
Fine question.
Oh,
they
that's
use a
hell good then.
whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then
10,000
more.
licks.
But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far
Not the
rarer
fun
among
kind of
collectors
legs.
than even the blade itself. And a
Too
far
true.
more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider.
I knew it was gonna be his fucking uncle.
Lord
How did I know?
Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for you. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an
Oh,
interesting
Phoenix.
rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm so cheating.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade to rattle me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
No,
I'm
that's
sure
fair.
the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. And I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Oh, damn.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right?
We got the materials. But we have a sick fucking big bang sword. Excalibur though.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Where is it? Excalibur is a downgrade. That's really fucking depressing. Wow. What the fuck? Damn. Yeah. And it's shit, so I don't want it.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Alright. I thought it might be, on the off chance it's like your endgame sword and you need like a ton of like a hunter quest mob drops or something for it. But no. Sad. Unless you can upgrade it. Actually, maybe you can. Wow. There you go. Weird Science is a perfect quest for Lucy. The thing is, for that quest, I need to go to a certain place and I just... You know? Weird Science is literally just me. In what way? This doesn't look like it's locked, so maybe we can go do it before we do the main quest. These main quests get pretty sad after Bahamut. I mean, I get the premises. Everyone's getting attacked by the Nocturne unknown guys. And the world's getting sent into turmoil as a result of it, but I don't know. The urgency for it is just not nicely done. Speaking of giant spiders, nope, I'm not in the mood for you. Fuck! Oh, what the fuck is that? Bomb King. Oh, I wonder if the Bomb King is here. The bomb's here. Oops. I'll move. Thank you. Didn't really move, but that's okay.
Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, you'd see my distant place.
It's certainly quiet as a minotaur just rams by my fucking head.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
You hungry, Torgal? Oh, true, it is food for Torgal. I forgot about that.
To me, Blades!
I forgot how bad this quest was. We're literally saying a rare species just so our wolf could get some food. I feel bad. Couldn't Toggle eat something else? Who knows?
Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. Just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Toggle. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Cute. Yeah, let's do this. We have too many quests on that side. I just want to get rid of it all.
I noticed you and Toggle had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Nice.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
The bloody know-it-all. Nice.
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming soon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, Clive, were you able to locate your...
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Eikon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the Eikons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally.
Yeah, I know. Poor Cid, man. Nice. I think that's all. Oh, actually no, we still have quite a few side quests. But that's all we'll do for now. We'll go finish the Martha's Rest story quest.
You expect me to work with this?
I'd say we were in for a storm.
Nice. Alright, we have 4. That's insane. Knock knock.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never... Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Nice, she was short and sharp. That was actually good.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
We're about to find out.
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? No. Not a chance.
It was barricaded off. Wow. I wonder if the Chocobo Knights are going to come to our aid.
Clive, wounded.
Oh.
We deal with the Akashic first.
That bug got nothing on Torgal. Alright, that was mean. I apologize. I don't know why I'm doing this with 2 mobs. I just kind of want to. Can I be bothered?
Don't stop.
Interesting.
These men don't have the look of hired sort.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men. But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
So Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
Dun 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 dun. Oh. I thought we were heading back out.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heel, and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them.
I will. You two be safe now.
Well. That was kind of weird to have a cinematic for that. My brothers. Brother.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If...
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
What the fuck? That was a giant turtle.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Fuck yeah.
Try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do it.
Cute. Fucking turtles off the chops. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot, it has a hard shell. Fuck, this is gonna be annoying. How do I hit it? What a goofy mob. It would actually be so good to have the air pull down right now, but I don't really have it. What? I don't want this turtle getting back up, honestly. Oh no, bro. Nice, okay. That turtle had a hard shell. It's not as hard as
Is
mine.
anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
Oh man.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without...
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Bro, what is this? We're gonna invest in Minotaur next. That one's actually gonna hurt.
Mad dogs. Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Oh, the goblins. Gummy gums.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
They just sounded like ducks, dude! What the fuck? What the fuck? Where? What? Oh, not the trig birds. Kinda sad. This actually does like a shit ton of damage. It's just the RNG for them to actually hit, which kind of sucks.
Something's coming.
Lovely.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
No, we shall not. Come on, give me your orb. Here it comes. Okay. An eye for an eye? The goblin decks were hilarious. Cool. Nice. I feel like the turtle was the hardest of that.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the...
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can...
Cute. I feel like they'll like each other. Aww. Guardian Scar. Ooh. That's cute.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh my god, this would make him so
He
happy.
didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
This is cute.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians have... I mean to say that...
That's so awkward.
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
And then he goes, but Jill, you're my squire.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Does he actually join the party?
Things under control. For now, at least.
There's no way.
Mind at rest.
Alright, let's go.
Was wondering when you turned ours from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose.
Main character syndrome.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals, the nation's still in chaos, and the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on.
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Brother! 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 Brother.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little.
Hey, Rift. How
I'm
are you
afraid.
doing?
Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an Eikon.
Yeah,
My
chill,
limitless
thank
power
you.
that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire.
My brain is
and
very
only
smooth
fire.
at the moment.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
But you, Clive.
You are different.
You
are special.
are special.
Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Yeah.
Awareness,
That's
spirit,
good
call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun,
Have a
I
good
feel my
night,
strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
That's cute.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait
No,
for
don't
me in
even.
Tabor if we became separate.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'm surprised he didn't say, I am his shield, after all. Josh.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion.
Don't be an
before I
idiot.
climbed. She would have watched the battle unfold.
Oh my god, there's so many side quests.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve...
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. The ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Wow, I need to help
Perhaps
little
a visit from
kids.
Sid will jog their memories.
Why?
I think it just might. Thank you.
Oh,
I don't like
the
to
fact that
imagine
this
my
is a
kids
side
would
quest
like
right
me.
now.
But if they have, I'll have... They were in the atrium when I last saw them.
Quick, the mission is dire. People are dying. People need help. Ah, kids stole my weights. Gotta teach them a lesson. Fuck.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get
Are
me.
you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the... So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Jesus.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be so.
A fried mortress of skyworm. Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it, only Turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Yvonne said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredient?
Wow. That's a question for a kindly old fella who wants...
Fine.
Oh my god.
I'll go and speak to her, and if he does, I'll see if I can find your...
You do that.
Everyone wants a piece of Sid.
What am I gonna...
Is everything alright? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I think Nan might be in trouble and she's...
It's alright.
There was a trader came by. One of our usual folk is saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye. She'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people. Who I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lash. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, you'll let me know what she says.
Of course.
Wonder if she's actually there. Oh, she is. Very good. Off limits, that means yeah. Interesting.
Lady Karen.
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. What exactly? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil ex?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger.
How are your
at a
balls
poor
going,
old
Seffi?
woman.
Of course. Good day.
I just accepted a ton of fucking side quests, so no.
I spoke with Lady...
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded. And that along with some other things, that while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted...
Oh, well, I knew Nan wasn't caught. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, but people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil, so that's where I'm going. I'll find some...
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen here.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming
Aw,
with me,
bro.
isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it...
I didn't agree to that. Not one bit. Jesus, there's so many.
You expect me to work with the sky?
I'd say we were in for a storm.
Oh, we can't even go anywhere. Well, fuck. Never mind then. Jesus, okay. Let's find out what's going on then. Togle's gonna go Super Saiyan soon. Cloak and dagger. We should be the most OP team now.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
I wonder if Josh will get on a chocobo too. Oh, he does. Cute.
We could use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Yoink. No, 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 no. Ah, good. Oh my god. I did see that item on the road, but I can't be bothered.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Cute. Who's this? Do I care? Oh. Brother, I have to.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp. My own men did this. Turned. Every lost. There's a village not far from here. Tabor.
Oh no.
The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time. We can...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Forgive me.
Lord Kupka. Oh no. Do 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 do.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Where was the encampment? What? Thought it would have been on the way. Oh, fuck. Hey, Robo. How are we going? No, I'm sorry, I don't care. Here we go. Hello.
I got here in time.
Surprised he says I got here in time instead of we.
Someone there!
Oh.
Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Where are you? What? Am I blind? Hello? Behind the camp? What the fuck? Oh.
You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened.
Another survivor.
His wounds were too deep.
I was right to send you. Those things. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Oh. I'm surprised.
You seem...
You must have me confused with some...
Bye.
Wait. That scar.
Oh.
Son of a whore. You're Sid.
Son of a
I was
whore.
there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
What of my ill will? Coward!
Brother.
Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
He's gonna attack me from
And
behind.
your head has cooled. Come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oath?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep your...
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing.
Oh, you. Brother.
But if you're not gonna kill me, then go.
Oh, so now he's admitting defeat. What the fuck?
I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Later, Skater. Empty words.
Good girl.
Oh,
Straight home now.
Ambrosia.
Alright. Let's get to the end of here.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
That's nice. Don't care, sorry.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Nice. Are we about to get ganked? Yeah, me too. Nice.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
No.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically,
we might
to
be.
its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Oh no.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
Sorry.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began. And set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
Jesus.
How dare you! 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 How dare
Oh.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed.
Rainbow, thank you so much for the gifted stuff, the Nettlemans. Thank you, thank you.
Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Oh no, they're about to get KO'd.
Enough. Pathetic creatures.
What the fuck?
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This is getting spicy.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Oh.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the Eikons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The Eikons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
Cute. Now he's trying to protect her.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Oh. Damn. They got to stage 2 before Clive and Jill did.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Cute.
Let's find our friends.
I thought that was Ifrit with the wings, not Ultima. I guess maybe it is and we just don't know it yet.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Aww, cute. Okay. We will stop it there for today. Cute, ain't he? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Boom. And boom. I wonder if anyone's streaming right now. Oh. So many people are streaming. What the hell? That's interesting. Hey, Nee. I was literally just about to end. I'm sorry. I object. Damn. How do I fix that scenario then? I reject your object. Alright, maybe we leave it there for tonight. $24-hour. Damn. That'd be intense. I've been up for 18 hours now. That's pretty insane to think about. So close, very close. Alright, we are gonna end it there though. So, thank you guys for chilling and hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I know Final Fantasy is a bit slow, but it's still a nice chill time, at least for me. And smooth brain incorporation is always nice too. Yeah. We had a long work day today, but that's okay. Thank you, Kev, for not absolutely destroying me right now. I look at it like a leaky telenovela. Jane is a virgin, literally best and only telenovela I've ever kind of watched. It was a good show. You have Smooth Brain? Yeah, we have Smooth Brain. But we're about to recharge it. Alright. I leave for work tomorrow and I'm back Tuesday afternoon. Just a heads up once again. So I might do a stream Wednesday night, but we'll see how we're feeling, because I would have been working for nearly 2 weeks straight, so maybe we'll need a little bit of a break, but if we do, maybe we'll chill on Discord or something, because it'll be a while. But yeah, I will catch you guys when I catch you guys. And we'll always be on Discord as usual, so. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your days and nights. I won't fall on my chair. I won't fall on my chair. I won't fall asleep on my chair. I've never actually been able to do that, but I would like to have the capability to do that. I think that would be good. Just imagine, just closing your eyes and drifting off into the night. But then I guess it would suck when you wake up like a couple hours later and you're like, what the fuck? Why aren't I in bed? Alright. You guys take care. Stay safe. And until next time, we'll see you when we see you. Bye bye.